街に出ました。なかなか盛り上がってきたんじゃないですか、神成さん。
I need you idiots to stop talking for a second. Anywho, so the game, this one that we're playing right now, the demo, we're still going through it. It was supposed to be releasing, like, at the time of this recording, like a week or so from now, at the end of May, but it got delayed to be like June 11th. So that's even more time for me to finish the demo, aka the common route, before we get the game releases. Excellent. Seeing you all think I'm crazy for going at the pace that I go. Leave me alone. I'm having fun. Anyway, color commentary is here while I date the knight that ended up turning a lot of heads last time.
どちらもうまくセットポジションを取っていますわね。これは一気に決まってしまう可能性もありますわよ。
Our positions.
なるほど。面白くなりそうですね。
Oh. Okay, this is what happened, Sylvie? What happened? You're cursed.
と
Anyway.
ころで、
Ah!
ここまで焚きつけておいてなんだけど。
Remember demo friends. I hope they keep bugs in like this though. It's funny.
デートって具体的に何をするのかしら。
Jesus Christ, Sylvie, please.
そうですわね。私たち王族には馴染みのない言葉ですわ。
I can't stop staring at her face.
男と女かっこ場合により同性でもかが時間を共に過ごし信仰を深めること、またその様。ここまでは辞書に載っていたから知っているわ。
Okay, she did look it up. God damn it, dude. It's clearly connected to her face. I thought maybe the game like just bugged out and like this was here, but no, it's just latched onto her face because I didn't turn. God damn
レ
it.
ーナやクラスの子たちが言ってるのを聞くに、もうキャーって感じで楽しそうなのも知ってる。
This is the most cursed thing I've seen in a while.
でも、
ああ
具体的には何をするのかしら。さっぱりわからないわ。
Thank you, Sylvie. Welcome back to the world of the living.
同じくです。
Oh.
しかーし、そこはこの未来の淑女カミナル・ル・プルテア。日本の習俗にも詳しくあるべきと、日本のデートにありがちなことを調べてまいりましたわ。
Oh no.
さすがミナ。小さい頃からいつも頼りになるわ。
Uh-huh.
おっと、日本のデートのポイントですが、
Alright, let me know.
まず何と言っても男性は遅れてくるものですわ。
God damn it.
そして待たされた女性はちょっと拗ねて、もう知らないプンとするのです。
Alright, Tsundere.
オールもエルも遅れなかったわよ。
Yeah, that means we already failed.
すでに最初から大事なことを外していますわね。頼りにならない男ですわ。
Don't put this on me.
他に大事なポイントとしては、女の子が何かにつけてパンツが見えてしまったり、噴水に落ちてずぶ濡れになったり。
I mean, we're not even that into the date yet. Things have yet to happen.
外してならぬのは、女の子がはしゃいでいるとき、向かいからやってきた車にはねられそうになり、慌てて殿方が抱き寄せるというものですわ。
I bet that woman could destroy the car.
デートというのは波乱万丈ね。パンツくらいはともかく、毎度ずぶ濡れになって車にひかれかけているの？
There's just examples that could happen.
本人たちはそれほど浮かれてしまうのでしょうね。デート、それは楽しくも危険な夜のバカンスなのです。
Danger? Like, come on.
奥が深いわ。
実はデートは誘うところからポイントが決まってますの。
I mean,
本来は男性が鉄棒にぶら下がって「俺と付き合ってくれ!」と誘うのが礼儀だそうですわ。女の子は OK ならイチゴのパンツを見せるのです。
what the fuck was she like looking at?
あら、私オーラの仕事を取っちゃったかしら。
Technically, yes.
あとこの国の女性はパンツを見せすぎじゃない？
Ain't that the truth? Well, at least in anime and mangas and stuff.
ですわね。ひょっとして我々が考える下着とは別にパンツという特定の合図があるのかもしれませんわ。
Panties.
またどこかの高原まで行きペンダントをくっつけてザクシャ・イン・ラブと唱えるとの説もあります。
What the fuck?
ザクシャ？
愛を永遠にとかいう意味だそうです。ああ、永遠と言っても何回でも上書き OK なので大丈夫。
But it's forever.
他にも男性はトラックの前に踊り出てバーンって僕は死にませんと叫ぶのがデートの最も良い申し込み方に当たるそうですわ。
You have a very warped, like.
惹かれちゃうの？
That's when the isekai
武
happens.
士道の国ですからデートでも支柱に活を見出すことが尊ばれるのではないでしょうか。
I can't.
なるほど。侍は奥が深いわ。
Don't listen to anything your sister says.
聞いているだけで難しいのね、デートって。
まったくですわ。
Can we? It's like I can hear you.
二人ともさっきから街を流してるだけだけど、あれでいいのかしら。
What's wrong with that? I'm just having a good time walking around with my sexy knight, all of which I have a fetish for based on the visual novels that are in our apartment at the very moment. As was pointed out in the comments, it's nice to walk around like this, huh?
好天に恵まれましたからね。
We walk through the city together.
暖かくて心地よい。この街は良い風が吹く。
I feel like we should do something though. There's a lake nearby, so it's acting as a natural air conditioner. It could cause horrible humidity depending on the season, but compared to autumn or spring, this was the best time of year in my opinion. I love winter though. One of those prerequisites was that we were blessed with ideal date weather. Jesus Christ. That would have been cute if not for the and more preeminently than the climate or any of the other stuff, walking with a beautiful woman at my side has made everything feel different. It probably seemed that way since I had walked around with Reina yesterday too. See, Reina's a beautiful woman too. That had been relaxed and fun in its own right, but how should I put it? Today just felt incredibly special.
うわ、すごい美人。
Hey! Back that ass up!
誰かしら？モデル？ハリウッドスターでは見ないわよね。
Yeah, she could play that off.
誰だ？あの隣を歩いてる男。羨ましい。
I'm a big loser. What do you want? ...
羨ましいけど、ニタニタして気持ち悪いぜあいつ。
Stop looking at me.
だな。
Ah. Whoops. I reined myself back in.
なんだか視線が集まっている気がします。日本人から見て私はどこかおかしいでしょうか。
They find you hot. No, not at all. She was beyond gorgeous. That was all there was to it.
だが妙に注目されている気が。キーの視線もあるようだし。
I mean, again, you turn the heads in the comments. Like, what do you... Those weird looks were likely due to the smirk I had on my face. I'm telling you, the attention you're getting isn't bad by any means. More importantly, Ellie-san, where are we heading? She had been escorting me somewhere this whole time. Wouldn't tell me.
ええ、すぐそこです。
Sweet.
付き合わせた市松殿には申し訳ないが、私はいわゆる男女の機微というものに疎い。良いデートというものがわかりません。
Nah, just doing things together is fine. Sure. As a man, I was pretty content with how things were playing out so
そ
far.
こでせっかくの機会なのです。今日は市松殿にシルビー様の素晴らしさを知っていただこうと思う。
Wait, what? But this is a date between us. Huh? Things had instantly taken a strange turn.
こちらへどうぞ。この町の方なら説明の必要はありませんね。井川楽器店。
Huh. She brought me to a shop with an assortment of primarily pianos.
こちらをご覧ください。モデルシルビア。これが何を意味するかわかりますか？
No.
楽器の町出身の貴公であれば興味のあるところでしょう。
I don't know a lot of things, but dot. Oh no. I was naturally familiar with it, but S Prefecture, Hamachu City. This city was an unprecedented city of music, even in Japan. This was home to the headquarters of Yamata, the best piano manufacturers in the world, and Igami, the second best. Ooh. The third best were presumably in America or Germany, but the aforementioned manufacturers were all solicited to produce their respective commodities. Those were the sorts of companies that gathered here. If some massive earthquake or other disaster were to hit this city tomorrow, then worldwide instrument production would drop by half. Jesus Christ! Their presence here meant that there were a number of musical instrument shops scattered throughout the city. But... Sorry, but I got no real interest in music. This is a world-famous city of music, but that doesn't mean everyone here is interested in that kind of thing.
そうなのですか？
Not everyone's gonna have that same thing. I mean, if you went to a city like Vienna and started humming a tune in the middle of town, it's not impossible. The passerby would join you and start singing in an opera-like
そ
style.
れはないと思いますが。
That'd be amazing. I've never really played an instrument before, other than a recorder in elementary school, but everyone does. For that matter, I used mine for play sword fights with friends more than ever actually playing it.
そうでしたか。
And she's like, no, the date's ruined.
それでは今日のプランは練り直さねばなりません。
Oh, no. I know I just chimed in, but now that you know I don't know anything, I'd be delighted if you wanted to explain for me. Learning was fun because you didn't know anything, after all.
そうですか。よかった。
I wasn't just gonna be like, nah, fuck this.
では改めてこちらのピアノモデルシルビアというのですが。
Is it related to Sylvie somehow?
はい。シルビー様の注文を受けデザインされたものなのです。
Ah. The conversation went back on a positive note. Wow. I know she's royalty, but having your own brand of pianos? Oh, that's incredible. Since it was called Model Sylvia, I assumed that meant this piano wasn't a one-off, but a part of a series. What series of events led to its creation?
シルビー様が昔日本に出向いた時、井川から新製品のピアノが送られ、それが非常に気に入ったことからこのモデルが量産されるようになったと。
Damn, the second best manufacturer did that too. Huh.
なかなかに人気を得ているのですよ。
Okay, you didn't have to get right in my face. In a rare turn, LA-san looked a bit smug. Well, the second-hand piano market is going quite strong these days, and new ones aren't selling well as a result. New brands are likely delighted to have royalties' personal support. Sound like she wasn't overly familiar with those sorts of business-related details. Let me tell you how it is. I bet she was just happy that a piano Sylvie collaborated on was that popular. Guess there was no point in overcomplicating our discussion. If I recall, Sylvie can play the piano really well, right?
はい、ピアニストとしての腕は世界に名だたるほどです。
I was gonna say, because it wouldn't make sense for her to just have a piano based off of her, or, you know, named for her if she didn't fucking know how to play the piano. I heard as much during the expert planning class at school. That's amazing. I guess royalty really does put their all into those sorts of refined pastimes. Maybe that's how it tends to go.
うん、
Oh. Hmm?
いえ、趣味というわけではなく、
Hmm?
もともとソルティレージュの王室シスア家の人間は楽団派と呼ばれ、音楽の素養を求められるのです。
Oh, so they all need to...
幼少期より英才教育を受けて育つので、シルビー様に限らず歌や音楽に非凡な才能を持つ方は多いですよ。
Yeah, they all need that. What? Seriously? I had no idea.
まあ中でもシルビー様は環境柄人一倍の努力が必要でしたが。
Hmm? Mina-chan, was it? What's she good at?
カミナル様はバレエです。
Oh.
すでにプリマの中に混ざっても遜色ないと言われるほどの踊り手ですよ。
Wow. If I remembered right, a prima was a top-ranking ballerina. You learned something new. That was pretty astounding at her age. On the other hand, are there no failures? Like anyone without a sense for pitch, for example?
音感がなければ楽器作りやホールデザインなどでどちらにしろ一流とされる水準を果たしています。
So they had to be involved in music in some way, shape, or form.
いわゆる落ちこぼれはおりませんね。能力がなくても他で何かできることを探すのが王室の義務だそうです。
Huh. Royalty sure is impressive. Now that you mention it, Sylvie had put her ordinarily unutilized physical prowess to astounding use just yesterday, too. She got a hand on her, or an arm on her. I guess the lives they led were really entirely different from those in the lower classes, like us big losers.
ええ、国民より尊敬されねば王たる資格はない。これがシスア家の家訓。否、常識だそうです。だからこそ私もシルビー様のお力になりたい。シルビーのために。
Question mark? I could hardly hear her as she whispered beneath her breath. It might be wrong for someone like me who has no interest in music to say, but you've made it very clear how incredible Sylvie is. Plenty, in fact.
よかった。
But that's not... Ellie-san looks satisfied. This woman really did put Sylvie first. How about we don't do that today? You know, though... Oh, he's about to come on. At this rate, today's date is gonna be scoring a 0. Wow, mean! What you mean?
なぜです？やはり音楽に興味がないのにピアノの話では退屈でしたでしょうか？
No, I'm just having a real problem with you hyping up someone else and not like yourself, like talking about yourself or anything. That's not what I mean. I'm on a date with you today. Pointing out Sylvie's attractive points defeats the entire purpose. You should plan a date that teaches me what's attractive about you, Ellie-san. Yeah!
なるほど。
Wow.
しかし、どうしましょう。今日はもうこのピアノを見ていただくことしか考えてこなかったのです。
Well, come up with something quick. No way. That's literally all you had. This was all she had planned for us.
なんとエル選手、だいぶ爪が甘かったようです。
Poor endgame.
デートを命じるより前にまずデートとはどんなものかから教えるべきでしたわね。
Yeah.
そうね、トラックに激突もしないだなんて。
No!
と
Fucking idiots.
そうだ、今日は学園の武道場が空いているはずです。 フェンシングなどご一緒にいかがでしょう。
I mean, I will wholeheartedly have to pass.
では、日本らしく柔道とか相撲とか。
You want a sumo? I'm down. Okay, that'd stir up its own sets of problems if we did that. Why the hell were all her suggestions combat oriented anyway? She's a knight! What the fuck you expect? Imperial Knights apparently had zero dating experience. Well, yeah, because they're all devoted to whoever they serve. I guess I had no choice. LA-san, if you don't have anything else planned, would you mind letting me take over from here? Please? I'm saying I'll be the one to escort you.
しかし、シルビー様のご命令では私が先導せねば。
Her orders were to... It's fine. If you actually can, I won't complain.
できないです。
I have failed. What a cutie. Alright, well, I'll be taking the lead from this point on then. Let's have a day of fun. That's a day that's fun for the both of us, LA-san.
もう
Oh, what the shit? Hey! Hey! Back up!
こらゲロ、何をなさるの。
What do you mean? I captured the blonde and silver-haired girls. Oh, I thought they, like, for some reason attacked me. But no, I just grabbed them because I knew. Who had been watching us for some time now without even trying to hide. They weren't even hiding. These two can tag along. We'll have more fun if we're together as a group.
でもオーラ、今日はあなたとエルの。
Well, you're gonna be fucking right here anyway. Stop tailing us then. It's obviously going to make us anxious. So either you hang out with us or go on get. Having the two of you here makes for a nice gimmick. Won't you feel more at ease with these two tagging along than if we were alone too, LA-san?
そうですね。いつもに近いので。
Yeah, she's used to being just around Sylvie at least. LA-san looked like she'd been rescued.
でも今日はエルとオーラの。
Well, you guys shouldn't have been here. You're right. Today is our day, which means whatever we want takes highest priority. We won't listen to your opinion, Sylvie. As long as you can spare the time, join us, okay?
無礼な男ですわね。
I could talk to the princess however I want.
市松殿、仮にも姫様に向かってそんな。
Again. The two of them snapped a bit at me, but
いいわね。その方が面白そうだわ。
see?
ご一緒させてもらいましょうか。実はさっきのお店気になっていたの。
Here we go.
ぐぬ。
Now it's a party. The princess in question was on board, so I had no complaints.
4人で街を流しましょう。オーロがトラックにひかれたら困るわ。
Huh?
仕方ないですわね。
I like how she's just like not even gonna explain that. Because we obviously didn't hear their conversation. LA-san gave an exasperated sigh, and then... Huh? She must have noticed that she was back to her usual self, and flashed a tiny smile.
モデルシルビア。こんなタイプも出ているのね。
Jesus, here we go.
以前国に贈呈されたものとは微妙に違いますわね。
形だけね。枠に水ならを使っているのは変わってないわ。
Well, how does Mongolian oak look like? Once we headed back to the shop from earlier, Sylvie began to prattle on with excitement. See? Look at those two. LA-san watched over her quietly. Quietly, but also with amusement. She looks more herself when she acts this way, huh? She would warmly watch over those precious to her, all while keeping a level head and preparing for the worst case scenario that could pop up at any time. That was LA-san in a nutshell. Sorry to say, but her most appealing traits wouldn't be made clear even if we went out on a sudden date.
かたじけない。 今日をお借りしておきながら。
She must have been aware of how incompetent she was on dates herself and appeared apologetic.
一応昨晩勉強はしたのですが。
Oh, I don't doubt. Huh? Really? When our date was over, she brought up something intriguing. What did you study? It didn't matter what she had studied, but LA-san studying for a date caught my interest.
シルビー様に勧められた漫画をいくつか、あと女性誌も。
Never look at the mangas.
しかしいずれも難しかった。例えば日本のデートではまずソフトクリームを買ってそれを相手の顔面に叩きつけるのが礼儀なのでしょ。
If you actually did that, you'd get them all sticky and then ruin the mood. Nothing you could do after that could fix it either.
勉強不足です。
How about nobody uses manga as a frame of reference? LA-san looked dejected. How cute. Then again, it's also my fault for leaving everything to you without coming up with my own ideas.
いえ、今日は私が先導する手はずでしたし。
I don't really think it mattered who took the lead on doing what. Even so, a date is something you make together. You're damn right!
ですね。
Oh, although we discussed it before, thanks to the watching over Sylvie and Mina-chan setup, LA-san and I were finally able to have a seemingly lighthearted conversation. If only things turned out this way sooner when we were alone, then well, there would have been nothing greater. I guess talking to her like I did Reina was out of the question, though. No surprise there. Well, no, yeah, so 'cause Reina's like our best friend. How did it feel when I was with Reina yesterday again? If I recalled, that was when I realized this was an instrument store, but off in the corner.
なんでしょう。バレッタ？
Oh, wait, hold on. Sure are. Barrettes, headbands, rings, necklaces. These were an array of fashion accessories. I checked again, but this was an instrument shop. There were pianos, violins, guitars, and other varieties of instruments. There were also varnishing oils and cleaning implements for maintenance. About the only other things they sold were music sheets. Makes sense. But why accessories? I gave it a moment's thought, but... Oh, accessories, huh?
リサイクルですね。これバイオリンの留め具です。
Oh, they're recycled? These accessories were made from whatever materials could be salvaged from scrap pianos, violins, or otherwise. That's pretty cool. I would recommend recycling instruments since people were prone to having lingering memories of them and they often use quality wood and metals. Upon closer look, the headbands were from black lacquered piano exteriors, and the clasps on the barrettes used the bows of
日
violins.
本はユニークな国ですね。楽器をアクセサリーにしてしまうなんて。
I feel like that kind of makes it all fancy all on its own. A large faction of Japanese religions do believe souls dwell in objects after all. I did think there was a mentality of once something you've used for ages has served its purpose, you may as well process it into something else. Since this is a city of instruments, it's especially easy to amass scrap materials. Back in elementary school, I made a wooden carving out of old piano parts too.
あ、見てみたいですね。
When I was a kid, I used to think things had souls. any item in the store and shit, but, you know, or rather was alive, not necessarily had a soul. I still have a picture. Take a look. Oh my god, I feel like if your phone makes that noise. I opened up the gallery app on my phone. The photo was quite old now and was dated around the time I was in elementary school. I was grateful that I could easily store photos from that long ago on a handheld device. This is it!
これは
Huh?
どんぐりですか？
No, it's a myna bird. Shut up. Don't judge my acorn. I mean,
なるほど、言われてみれば旧館長のように。
you're just lying. You're trying to make me feel better. You can't see it, can you? I bet you thought, is that seriously an acorn? It's kind of round.
はい、気を使ってどんぐりと例えましたが、ただの長細い球体にしか見えません。
A long, thin orb. I did originally try to carve a mina, but the beak plopped off on me. When I tried to fix it, it kept getting smaller and smaller.
あ、このどんぐりのヘタの部分、よく見ると鳥の足のようにも見えますね。
Stop trying to make me feel better. LA-san began to howl with laughter. Okay, that's adorable. We haven't heard this from you. Come on, don't laugh. This was made by an innocent elementary school carver.
すいません。
Guess I must have nailed her funny bone. The laughs just kept coming. Ah, my job is done. I had been trying to make her laugh, but I never thought it'd be such a hit.
失礼しました。
No, I loved it. Laugh more. It was a little surprising, as she'd only showed that side of herself for a brief few moments. She quickly returned to her usual calm self, but I just scored the greatest fruit of today's date. LA-san was pretty cute, and that had been made clear. Oh, I know. How's about I buy you one of these as a present? What, the accessories? A certain woman told me that a man buying a lady an accessory is proof of a good date. Uh-huh. A headband might not be your thing, huh?
いただけるならありがたくいただきますが。
Which one would you actually use? She always had her hair up, so it would probably be hard for her to use even if I got her one. Something that didn't impede her mobility would be best. Things that jiggled around like necklaces, barrettes, or earrings, which could easily slip out of place, were out of the question. That left. How's about
ブ
this?
レスレットですか？
I mean, it depends on the kind of bracelet. I grabbed a gold-plated bracelet. Ah, it's one of those, okay. The best options that wouldn't impede her mobility would be a bracelet or a ring. A ring would clearly be embarrassing, so this was about the only choice left. What do you say, LA-san? Will you accept it? And use it, please?
でもよろしいのですか？
Well, of course. Consider it a present. Then again, I guess Sortilege is the one paying for it, though. Yup, the black card. I showed off the aforementioned black card. It was sad to say, but my wallet was on the light side today. It was pathetic of me as a man, but
なるほど。
don't worry.
ではありがたくいただきましょうか。初デートの記念というやつです。
Yes! Thanks to that, she accepted the bracelet without any reservations. Put it on. What do you think?
少々緊張というか落ち着きませんね。こういうものをするのは初めてなので。
God damn it.
でも嬉しいです。
She's just too cute. I'm glad.
あらかわいい。
Ah, I forgot you two existed.
エロいのがおしゃれなんて珍しいですわね。
おしゃれだなんて。
Oh my god, she like phased out of existence real quick. The demo is breaking down at the seams. That was when the other two, unfortunately, came back and put in an end to the good mood we had going. Oh well, it was decent timing. Doing something pretentious like giving her a gift had me feeling pretty odd myself. Thank God LA-san had accepted it with a smile.
ほらほら、私には
What the fuck you mean? We ain't on a date. If you want one, buy it yourself. It's your royal family's money. I won't buy it for you. I'm on a date with LA-san today, you know. If I gave gifts to anyone else, it would be like cheating.
そうね。
Yeah, she accepted it.
にしても懐かしいな。リサイクルアクセサリー。
Oh no. Sylvie picked up a headband.
楽器の廃材を使った小物作り。聞いたことはありますけど、見るのは初めてですわね。
I'm sure royalty hardly ever scraps instruments in the first place. With a large enough house, you could easily store broken or old items that had sentimental value. And a part of it could be that it was characteristic of Japan's culture to have tiny
と
homes.
ころで、エロイナのそれ、金属ですわね。
そうですね。軽いけれど硬いです。
どんな楽器を使ったのかしら。
Oh, feel it. It occurred to me that the other headbands were mostly made of wood, but this one was all metal. Ooh. Instruments made of metal like cymbals or trumpets. But all I could come up with that could be processed into the shape would be...
ピアノ線よ。
Oh, really? Sylvie promptly answered.
多分軸の部分は木でピアノ線を巻きつけてあるの。だから硬くて丈夫で、しかも軽いんでしょ。
Making an accessory like a headband out of piano wire?
なるほど。メッキで覆ってしまえば同じですものね。
Huh.
そういえば微妙にデコボコしています。
Wow. You really know your stuff, Sylvie.
昔この町に来た時やったことがあるもの。
You do what?
あまりうまくできなかったけどね。ヤスリをかけすぎて表面が毛羽立っちゃって。
Came out fluffy. What? She said that while tidying up her golden hair in the headband. When she visited a long time ago, huh? Oh. Oh God. They're doing that thing. Sylvie giggled with amusement. So I look up the sky. The general mood was the same as usual after that. Oh my God.
にしてもいい天気。こんな日はゆっくり街を流すのもいいわね。
I love this. Question. Why am I standing next to Mina while I should be standing next to fucking LA-san because we're on a goddamn date?
姫様、あまり目立つ真似はお慎みを。
She's so happy. She's so happy all the time.
そんなに気にしなくてもいいじゃない。
神なる様もです。視線が集まっておりますゆえ。
I mean, we all stand out, don't we? Except me. No, I stand out because I'm the least standoutable in the group of standing out. The princesses were being showered in attention from all sides, and their nightly escort was nothing short of frazzled. Such was the usual sight with a pair of unbridled princesses and a worrywart guard. That this was likely LA-san's most natural form. It was unfortunate that she and I only managed to be alone together for one short hour, but I think I liked her better this way. Yeah, definitely. While she's in her element, being her normal self.
ちょいとあなた。
Oh God, this is why I'm here. Yes? The other princess prodded me with her elbow.
なんだか満足げになさってますけど、あなた、これでよかったみたく思っちゃおりませんわよね。
I don't understand what you mean. What do you mean? As far as I was concerned, it was worth celebrating if LA-san and Sylvie were having a good time.
はあ、困った男ですわ。
Wouldn't be the first time I heard that.
あなた結局エロイナの司令たるあなたを満足させるべき一日を妨害いたしましたのよ。
That comment really hit me where it hurt.
楽しく過ごすのは結構。けれど諸子を貫徹もできず投げ出すようではエロイナの今後のためよろしくなくてよ。
Well, harsh. I had nothing but good intentions, but she really hit the nail on the head. These girls, who went through life shouldering their royal title, probably thought of me as being undisciplined or having a lax personality.
なりますわね。こんな男にエロイナはともかくシルビー姉様が影響されてしまっては。
It's not gonna happen.
こうなったら私が。
Please, I'm already dead. She seemed to have whispered something.
あら、みな、お腹が空かない？
Yes, always.
そろそろ昼食にしようと思うのですが、いかがでしょう？
Always hungry.
そうですわね。
Mina's scaring me. So the conversation
お
drifted.
昼ご飯どうしましょうか。ねえエル、何にする予定だったの？
Nothing!
はい。日本の政治家がよく利用するという料亭、菊水を利用しようかと。
She actually did have food planned. Kikusui? I can't even say that. She just dropped one hell of a suggestion.
何か？
Is that like a... Yeah, I was gonna say, that if all the politicians go there, that must be like the most expensive goddamn fucking place you ever did see. Kikusui is the most impressive restaurant in the city.
はい。江戸時代からあるとのことで。
Yes, is there a problem? Hey, now, are we seriously going to a place like that? I don't think I'm appropriately dressed. I just have a jacket and some fucking sweatpants.
春から5回ほど行ったわね。
美味しかったわ。
5 times?
美食大国日本にふさわしい味でした。
I haven't even been there once. Hey, you know, it might not be a big deal with all of your sensibilities, but I'd be a total fish out of water there. It might be okay to splurge and go there on some major occasion or whatever, but it wasn't somewhere you just walked in on some random day off. And wait, didn't that place have a dress code? It has a dress code.
ソルティレージの名を出せば免除してくれるかと。
God damn it. Man, royalty's great. Hey, come on now. Hey, listen. You're gonna make me stick out like a sore thumb, so stop it. Ellie-san looked like she didn't understand. I had thought this for some time now. She wasn't as bad as Sylvie, but she seriously didn't know how the world worked.
でも今は菊水の気分じゃないわね。
Oh, thank God.
ねえ二人ともここなんていいんじゃない？
What are you looking at? Yeah. Sylvie pointed to a shop we happened to walk past. It was a ramen restaurant. Oh, good. For how tidy it was, there was an excessive amount of blurbs about its home style and genuine Hakata style selections. It was a sort of restaurant where all the employees wore t-shirts and used towels as bandanas. My kind of place! Oh, this isn't nearly as fancy as Kikusui.
ラーメン、今度はラーメン屋さんで食べてみたかったの。
It's gonna be way better than those fucking the $2 cupped ramen noodles.
いいですわね。昨日のカップ麺には大変驚かされましたわ。3分であんな味ができるなんて。
See, they loved that, so they're gonna love this even more.
こちらも興味があります。
The two princesses were totally into the idea.
日本のラーメンは有名ですわ。友人のハリウッド女優も絶賛していました。
Well, there you go.
と言ってもメロンパンより美味しいとは到底思ってなかったけれど、
Someone has a melon bread problem.
往路にラーメンをもらってから気になってね、いいでしょ？
Bootmen sure is great, huh? I looked at the list of blurbs. Fresh straight from Hakata, authentic low hydration noodles, special black boar tonkatsu stock, and Inner Mongolian mineral salt. Uses 8 vegetable varieties sent from Sapporo. Huh. Restaurants that shouted those sorts of sales pitches from their rooftops were generally pretty iffy. There are better restaurants in the area, like Azayaka. That one's really well known.
いいですね、ラーメン。シルビー様ご推薦とあらば、私も楽しみです。
Okay. But LA-san had the final say today, and it looked like Sylvie had already put the idea in her head. Well, it wasn't. I wasn't absolutely opposed or anything.
はい、ありがとうございました。
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like, and you were fucked. That place sucked. The ramen was actual garbage, and everything they advertised was false. Oh, have you been to one of those places? Of just completely false advertising? I know I have. Not on a date or anything, though. Just on my own.